In March 2018, the Facebook data scandal was blown wide open. Privacy had become a major concern of more people than just tech-savvy computer nerds. With the knowledge that Facebook had been selling their data to advertising agencies whose purpose was manipulating users with tailored propaganda, people started deleting their Facebook accounts in record numbers to protect themselves from having their identities and personal information being exploited. However, Facebook is just one of many organizations which is known to engage in these acts. Facebook somehow managed to make Google appear like a company which cares about privacy in comparison. But there's one company who may be debatably even worse than Facebook, one that has somehow managed to stay under the radar. With all the people talking about deleting Facebook through a viral Twitter campaign, who sees the same for this other side? The lengths this company goes to spy on you is truly horrifying. I'm going to tell you now that if you have this website open on your browser, or download their desktop program or mobile app and open it, they can log all of the other programs that are open on your computer or phone. I bet you're scared. What could this software be? And what do they do with all this information? It's possible maybe they sell your data to advertisers who can tailor intricate specialized propaganda to you which you're more likely to be receptive to. Maybe they work with the government. Maybe nothing posted on their platform whatsoever, even private messages, is private. Advertisers, the company itself, and the government may be able to see it, and may be able to use it towards their goals. Now, I think I have you on the edge of your seat, and you're just begging me to tell you what this website is, what this company is that's spying on you. That website, that program, that company is... drumroll please... Discord.
No! Oh, please, God, no!
Discord can do all of this and more.
It's not true. That's impossible!
And they will use coercive techniques to make you give more data to them. According to their privacy policy, information they collect may include, but is not limited to, username, email address, any messages, images, transient voice over IP data, to enable communication delivery only, apparently, or other content you send via the chat feature. That's what they claim. That is present in their privacy policy, which I've linked in the description of the video. They also acknowledge they can collect info through other services. For example, you may connect a social networking service such as Facebook or Twitter to your Discord account. When you do this, it allows us to obtain information from those accounts. For example, your friends or contacts. It doesn't mention what they do with this information, however, but that's just a coincidence, right? Just by using the service, you imply consent for them to use your information. You do not have to give explicit consent, and they mention this in their privacy policy. Out of note, they do not make their source code available. It is impossible to download and examine Discord source code, which means that it is impossible to prove that Discord is not spyware. Any program which doesn't make its source code available is on grounds for suspicion. This was the bombshell I dropped. Discord can log all of the other programs that are open on your computer. By recording your IP address, Discord can track your general location, about as precise as which country you're in. Discord can also tell which devices you use, as it uniquely identifies each device, and how much you use those devices. Discord also records every single interaction you have with other users through its service. This means that Discord is confirmed to log every conversation that you have through Discord, and record everything that you say on Discord, and view all images that you have sent through Discord. Therefore, none of your interactions on Discord are private. Discord's privacy policy also contains several occurrences of phrases such as, including but not limited to, which is an explicit confirmation that Discord contains more spyware features that are not disclosed to the user. That statement in a privacy policy is a big red flag that something is going on. Since Discord acts as spyware, they're unable to claim that their data collection policy is limited, because if they do, they risk being sued. When you use a service, look out for terminology like this. Discord contains features which allow for integration with other spyware platforms. Discord contains the opt-in spyware feature known as social media integration. This allows you to sync your persistent user identity on Discord with your persistent user identity on other platforms such as Facebook or Twitter. In its privacy policy, Discord has confirmed that if you opt into this spyware feature, Discord will obtain an undisclosed amount of access to information obtained about you through those platforms that you've synced with. The fact that they're not disclosing the degree of access to your information gathered through this system is on major grounds for concern, but we're barely scratching the surface of how Discord truly works. Discord contains a process logger. Discord has been confirmed to monitor the open processes on your operating system. This is a spyware feature known as a process logger that is generally used to record your program usage habits. A Chief Technology Officer, CTO for short, disclosed this on Reddit. A concerned user asks, why is Discord recording our open programs and uploading them? If you monitor Discord using an application like Process Monitor, you can see it run query name information file on every program you have open. And then it proceeds to take the names of everything you have open, this includes the titles of all your browsing windows, to the following IP address, something.chopra over TCP. He goes on to say that blocking said IP address results in Discord disconnecting and having to be restarted. The CTO responds by saying, "We do not record all your processes and send them to our servers. We watch the process list for 3 reasons. 1. Detect games to show on your status message. You can turn this off anytime in the privacy tab of settings. Number 2. Detect games to hook the overlay into if it is enabled. Number 3. Detect games run as administrator to warn that push to talk won't work. You cannot disable the scanning as a third reason is always required." That's his claim. If you want to see the entire thread, I've linked it in the description. I recommend you give it a read. The CTO and a Discord engineer go on to claim that Discord does not use the process logger to send records of the open processes on the user's computer. However, this is not verifiable as the truth, as these people may just be engaging in apologetics and damage control for their company. Take their claims over not using it with those purposes in mind with a pinch of salt. They may be doing so without disclosing it to you. What we do know is that Discord contains a process logger and sends encrypted packets to its master servers, meaning that it is impossible to prove that Discord is not sharing the information collected by its process logger. This shouldn't be able to happen on the web browser client for Discord. However, it gets worse. This is the coercive trick it uses to hold you hostage unless you disclose more personal information. If this happens, to continue using the service on that device you must pass their checks. If you don't, Discord will always block that device until you give them the required information. That's right, Discord tries to force users to give them their phone numbers. I actually had this happen once when I was using Discord on my phone when using a VPN. Whether I had the VPN active or not from this point on, I would always get locked out until I gave them a phone number. Now, I can't get on Discord from my phone at all, and it has remained that way since that day. Discord claims this to be a security feature to protect their site and account from spam bots. However, the criteria for locking users out is unknown. There could be multiple checks done to decide if a device gets locked out of their service. It could possibly even occur at complete random, we don't know for certain. But the consequences of this feature is the extraction of very personal information out of its users, that being your phone numbers. And yes, I'm saying it that way. Knowing what we already know, who wouldn't be surprised if they had access to your contacts and text messages on your phone? I certainly wouldn't be surprised at this point. So that's just theoretical, it might not be true. Discord's main source of investment comes from its data collection potential. Discord has exclusively relied on the information that it collects from users to generate investment without any user monetization for the first 3 years of operation. Even today, they make little money through their premium service, Discord Nitro. According to Discord themselves, they are valued at $2.05 billion in the fourth quartile of 2018. It is unknown how much of this comes from premium users, as I couldn't find any statistics for the number of Nitro users. Discord managed to sustain 4.2 million concurrent users on its network without any income other than investments. This because it gets almost all its money from investments, which are driven by its potential as a data mining platform. This brings us to our next point. Discord will have a strong incentive to sell user information after investments stop. It's unknown whether Discord currently is or isn't selling user information. Currently, Discord has been able to consistently raise new investment capital, which is at a level where it could reasonably be covering all its operating costs. However, Discord, like any other company, is not going to exist in a constant state of increased investments. When Discord has to transition away from an investment finance business model to a revenue model that exclusively relies on generating revenue from the users of that platform, is when Discord stops receiving new investments, and investors want a return on their investments. Discord is going to have a very strong incentive to sell user information. This is the most reliable potential source of revenue for Discord. No matter what happens with their other revenue sources, Discord will always be able to sell the information of their users. As of the fourth quartile of 2018, Discord has over 200 million unique users, and the entire infrastructure already exists to sell their information. It's not something that may or may not work. It's not known whether or not Discord is already selling user information. But if they weren't already and decided to, this model would definitely work since it relies on existing users and information that Discord already has. If Discord gets into financial trouble, and the other revenue sources don't generate enough revenue, Discord will probably have to begin selling user information if it isn't already. On the r/privacy subreddit in 2018, a user claims that Discord receives government requests and that it has no plans on adding end-to-end encryption anytime soon. The link on the page is unfortunately dead, but the online spyware classification project has saved a backup image of an email exchange involving said government requests, and here they are. A Discord admin responds to a concerned user asking for transparency in what is done with data. This message reads as follows. Have you ever received any government requests asking for data? And if yes, why don't you have a transparency report disclosing that like other serious tech companies? Discord support team responds, thank you very much for reaching out. Discord does receive government requests for user data. We are working on publishing our first transparency report. We're a small team, so it may take us some time, but rest assured that transparency to our users is something we value. They acknowledge here that they have a working relationship with the US government, as that's where their servers are located. However, it could also be possible that they have similar relations with other governments around the world. This, however, is just speculation. We don't know for certain. And that's it. So now we know how deep this rabbit hole goes. From spying on other programs, to logging processors with a system that cannot be turned off, to a time bomb that will explode into mass data sell-offs once investments end, to collusion with the US government, to who knows what else, it is clear now that Discord is not your friend, and that you should remove this piece of spyware from your life and find another piece of software which cares about your privacy. In the description I have linked other articles talking about Discord and the level of privacy invasion it goes to. I recommend all the articles I've linked in the description. We shouldn't let companies get away with this, and for that reason I'm going to delete my Discord account right here. Alright, here we go. Bye bye to Discord. I'm sick of your shit. I'm killing you now. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, we're on Discord. Let's just do this. Let's just kill Discord off for good. Right. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this for a start. Edit, I suppose? Delete account. Let's go. You must... Okay, fine. So I must transfer the ownership of the server, I guess. Right. Alright then. Fine. Tinu, you own this now. Enjoy. How do I do this? Oh god. Not like that. Damn it. How do you do this? Okay, it must be in here then. Oh man. This is gonna be as bad as when Ruben tried to delete his Patreon. Right. Tinu, I love you, man. You now own this server. It's yours. Now I delete this piece of crap. Oh yeah, I've got to delete this server as well. Ah, dang it. Right, I've got to delete this one. Okay, so I got to delete. Oh, I can't copy and paste. You kidding me? Fine. And gone. That is gone. So, now the moment of truth. We are killing our Discord server once and for all. Discord account once and for all. Delete account. Oh god, now I gotta remember my password. Oh boy. This is as bad as fucking Ruben, isn't it? Oh man. Oh dear. Oh, god damn it. Right. So I gotta remember my password now. Okay. Fine. I'm not sure if I'm typing this in right, god damn it. And gone. Discord's gone. Get in! Get out of my life, bitch! Yeah! You're freaking gone, Discord! No more! From now on I'm using Riot. Much better. Cares about your privacy. Fuck you, Discord. You're out of my life. I suggest you do the same. I'd just like to add this. During the production of this video, I found out the CEO's previous company was sued for privacy violations. I'm not making this up. The current CEO of Discord is Jason Citron. He created a mobile app which hosted gaming and social networking capabilities in 2009, called OpenFaint. It was bought out by a Japanese social media company called Gree in 2011 for $104 million. After this, Jason took the money he got from selling his platform and founded the indie game development studio called Hammer and Chisel. It was a financial failure until Citron decided to create a voice-over IP program, which would become Discord. After Discord became successful, Hammer and Chisel changed its name to Discord Incorporated, and that's where we are today. However, we must look back at the days of OpenFaint and the class action lawsuit against the company in mid-2011. 3 users sued over the abuse of private information. OpenFaint allegedly compiled and misappropriated personal information, including consumers' gender, age, education level, geographic location, and household income. Texas residents Matthew and Alexander and Wisconsin resident Jennifer allege in a complaint filed this week in U.S. District Court in the Northern District of California. They argue that OpenFaint violated a federal computer fraud law and wiretap law, as well as California state laws. The case, a potential class action lawsuit, marks the latest in a string of cases centered on device identifiers, or sequences of unique letters and numbers on some smartphones. Other lawsuits against Apple and a host of application developers dating to last December have been consolidated in US District Court for the Northern District of California. OpenFaint refused to comment. This ended up involving the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, in a lawsuit involving the endangering of privacy of minors below the age of 13, which came a year later in 2012. All of this will be linked in the description. Alright, now that's done. I am now on riot.im. It is similar in appearance to Discord, so the learning curve should be pretty mild. Making an account is easy, you don't have to give them personal information. However, you can optionally give an email address to back up your account with, so if you forget your password, you can have it sent there. The platform has an optional end-to-end encryption service, so you can be sure that messages will be safe if you want to activate that. And best of all, it is open source, so you can have transparency on how the program functions, and you can be sure on what it does. That's where I'll be from now on, and I'll be setting up my intellectual community server there. Link to that in the description. If you care about your information footprint, follow me. Don't be caught in the crossfire once Discord stops receiving enough investments and then resorts to selling your data. It is time to get off now. Delete Facebook, yes I did. After Cambridge Analytica was exposed for their abuses of data, we, the internet community, made that campaign viral. Now, to take your information back, to keep your information and your data yours, we must do it again. We must not let them have a level of knowledge over our individual minds that allows them to create propaganda specifically targeted towards you, towards manipulating you. Mark my words. Discord will become the next Facebook in terms of unethical data exploitation. This will explode once again. If you don't listen to me now, then fine. But remember this video as a warning. They don't care about your privacy. They refuse to put end-to-end encryption on private messages. And you wonder why? Because they want to see what you're talking about and be able to monetize everything you post. Discord is a building set to be detonated in an undisclosed amount of time. We are all in that building, but we can get out if we want. Going into the basement of this building, we can see a device ticking away. What we don't know is how much time there is on that clock. But when it goes off, more than 200 million users will lose their information to professional propagandists. Don't be one of them.